Welcome back, you guys, to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zolan Ironshield. Alright, so, I've done most of the quests that we had to do. I've decided that we're not going to help that one dwarf over there, because the quest level's really low now. And basically what he said was, oh, I know who the Dourhan are, blah, 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 blah. So it's the Dourhan dwarves working with half-orcs, obviously, and he told me to go steal their supplies and defeat the one bad leader of them. Small basic things. Here's the two quests he gave me. I'm going to go ahead and just remove them. You can see them here for the storyline. That's why it was Raffer Quicksilver, whatever his name is, the dwarf. And he knew about the story of, you know, the Dourhan and the elves, just like the beginning of the story. It's kind of just a repeat of what we already know from the story, so we're not going to worry about that for the lore. I've done most of the spider killing. I picked up all the Nogbog legs from those creatures that I showed you at the end of the last episode. I'm just looking for the Rune Web Trapper. But I had to show you this view really quickly because it's just awesome. So, look at, there's, found this hill, right? This is behind the Weaver's dens in this ruin. There's a big cool tower. I just thought it was really, really cool. Look at this view though. So there's Weathertop, right? That is just so cool. I mean, that is just super, super cool to me. Like, so awesome. Like, the clouds are moving. You hear the wind, the birds. Pretty awesome. And then there's the fortress out there that we worked with. There's the fortress. This is where we killed the half-orc leader. There's another one. Oscaruth is right there. This ruin is where the spiders are. So I'm going to go back into their den, and we're looking for the last thing. I burned their eggs so they can't have more evil spiders. I kill them all. I need to defeat the Rune Web Trapper, who's always kind of hard to find. So we're going to look for him right now. Oops, sorry. Gonna make you guys dizzy. Alright, so let's try to find him, and then we'll turn all these quests in. And then, honestly, these quests are rather getting low level for us, because I actually am level 28 now from doing all these kills. And I got the one banner for the dwarf and turned that one quest in. I didn't think it was important enough. I'm thinking later I might do, like, clips of things. If I think something's really important to show you guys. If I can keep finding that. Is that the root? No. If it's like a really important thing, I could record a little bit and clip that, put that into the video and just like cut it and be like, okay guys, I'm cutting to the next part here, clunk. You know, if it's only like a 2 or 3 minute thing, but I want it in a, you know, it's kind of hard to always plan the 25 minutes of doing voiceovers in between doing the quests of actually killing and defeating things and collecting things in the actual story, you know? So, anyway, moving on. I'm not going to give you a big lecture. We're going to find this Rune Web Trapper and kill it. Where are you? It says the quest. He's around here. Alright, well, get out. Stop it. Bad spider. Bad. You guys shouldn't get to hear the horn much last one, so we'll use the horn still. Maybe he has a stealth ability. Sometimes if they have a stealth ability, you have to like walk around and take it. It could be why. And he's a trapper, so I would make sense if he had a stealth ability, right? Look at that. What's that on the ground there? Like books. Interesting. Why are there books here? Is he like hiding right here? Where is this guy? This is a challenging one to find, my friends. So you guys want to see a little action killing the spiders, blowing them up with light magic. Screams, Paru Kazad! Kazad, I am you! Alright, we gotta hurry up and find this guy, though. I don't want to waste our whole episode on looking for a spider. Defeat the Rune Web Trapper, who supposedly is in this purple circle somewhere, hiding. Hello, are you here? Okay, let's walk up around this edge. He can't be that hard to find, so let's walk around this edge here. Maybe he's on the actual bridge. Webs are in my way. Is he over here? Is he like traveling out here maybe, possibly walking around? Just kind of chilling? Well, that guy's, there's someone trapped in a bush there. Maybe he's up on this ledge. I'm spamming my tab button because it locates things, but if he's in stealth, I wouldn't be able to see him until I run straight into him. Let's go around this edge, and then Rune Web Ambusher. I need the Trapper. Is he around here? Possibly? Nice little trap setup right here. Where is this vile creature? Where are you? Where are you? Come out and play! Ha ha ha! Well, we're looking for him. What shall we speak of? Ambusher. I need a trapper. And he's gonna have 2,000 health because he's like a... Oh, there he is! There he is! I see him! He was chasing us. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I saw him. So he was in stealth. We must have got him to chase us. And then he went back in stealth. So he's probably over here somewhere. There. Nope, that wasn't him. He was... I ran around right here, so he's got to be like in this area. Well, oh, there he is! Oh, there he is, the little stinker! Found him! There he is! He literally burrowed in the ground in one of his freaking webs. Gosh. That was way too hard to find that him. It took us like 3 whole minutes to find that guy. Hence why a lot of times I do the quests off the thing, right? There's the killing quests and stuff. Well, we finish it. We have killed the Rune Web Trapper. We've avenged of the families and the children and wives and brothers and sisters that were slaughtered and husbands and everyone that was killed by these spiders. I've killed a lot of them. Okay, so let's get back over to Oscaruth. I got all these quests to turn in. We're gonna talk to Radagast the Brown. Alright, let's get back over to the thing here, get a little drink of tea. Okay, so obviously when I ended with you guys in the last episode, I was on the other side of Oscaruth in the swamp, getting the leg things and stuff. So we're gonna turn all those in right now, and then soon you guys will head back over. We'll go back to the Forsaken Inn, and then we're gonna get to head to the North Downs. That'll be really exciting and fun. The Lone Land's always Oscaruth. I don't really want to stay here too long. I just for the main chapter stuff because remember, it can be kind of an offering of peace. What's this?
Could I speak with you a moment?
Could I speak with you a moment? Our paths cross again, Zolin. There is something I would like to ask of you. A favor that many may prove dangerous. Our trades were not limited entirely to Breetown in the west. We have, in our time, traded with an elf from the east as well. When the raids in the west began, we sent some of our kindred eastward to rekindle our trade with the elf. But they returned after seeing great numbering creatures near the road east. The creatures did not attack and acted in an intelligent manner. I hope to gather goods for them to offer as a promise of peace with them. If you are willing, I will need meat from the boars roaming to the east and fur from the wargs nearby. Interesting. So it's like a people. I wonder what kind of people. That's kind of cool. Definitely gonna talk to that. So let's talk to these guys real quick here. Hello, guys. Hello.
What do you need?
What do you need? I have not been wholly forthcoming with you, Zolin, but I was afraid you might not be as honorable as rumor tells. Rumors tell, yeah, tell. But I shall not tell you my tale, so that you may understand. I shall now tell you my tale, so you should understand my hatred. I was at Nerost when the goblins came. My son and I fled as the wargs and goblins poured into the ruins, slaughtering all those who would not escape them. My son stumbled at the edge of a ruin and slipped into the chasm below. I struggled to reach him, but there was no hope. The spiders were upon him nearly as soon as he
touched their webs. They took my son from me, as they took his mother many years back. My heart is heavy with shame for not telling you the truth. That's a really, really sad and horrible story. We avenged him. We slaughtered those horrible creatures.
How can I be of service?
How can I be of service? This news will ease the suffering of many, though it seems a task without thought. We are not a people accustomed to venturing against such foes. You are a hero of the Egglane, and deserve all that you shall receive in reward. Alright, well, let's take that. Thank you, thank you.
How can I be of service?
How can I be of service? Your efforts to curb the spiders of the spiders may bring at least some respite from our grief. You have my thanks, Solon. Of course, of course. We're glad to help.
What do you need?
What do you need? You have done well, my friend. This will aid us in preventing the deaths of many should we find ourselves beset by spiders.
Would you do something for me?
Would you do something for me? You likely know by now that there are orcs in the south holding vigil on the ruins where once men stood proud and foolish. Now disease threatens to spread from Ostkrine. The orcs have no concern for what they breed in their filth. Meat is left to rot and spoil, and the innards of their fetid dead bloat and give birth to all manners of disease and corruption. We must seek to curb the plague before it spreads, and so I turn once again to you. There is only one way to destroy the plague-bearing filth left by the orcs. Fire. Take this tinder and flint and make your way to Ostkrine in the south, where the orcs dwell. Set fire to the bloated corpse and barrels of filth therein. Sure, we could probably do that for you. There's a guy over here that wants to talk to us, according to the little mini-map at the top right there. It's a Grimdeal. And he's a trader. Wonder if his deals are grim. Oh, he's got a lot of quests.
Stay a moment.
Stay a moment. Your first efforts against the orcs in the south proved more than capable. Already, I have seen some faces through the camp bearing smiles, where once there were none. I am grateful for your assistance, truly, but I would ask another favor of you now. The orcs train beasts of war which have discovered our scouts, injuring some and slaying others. These stalkers strike fear into the hearts of my people, and if we can show them courage, we can further the work you have begun. I speak of the wargs roaming the lands south and west of Osguruth, especially in the areas surrounding Oscirn. The orcs mock the beast that they favor by scarring their paws. Gather such scarred paws from this foe, and we will show the Egglane there is a little fear from this enemy. There's little fear.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Might I take a moment of your time? You are a fine friend to the Egglane. It is proven by your deeds on behalf of the Hunulf and Garderic Munts. This is why I feel that I can share my concerns with you. Orcs came from the north and moved beneath cover of night into Oscirn, the ruin beyond the road to the south and the west. If you have spoken to Raff Quicksilver, the dwarf, guys, then you know that their orcs are in league with the dwarves occupying Thandolbel. The threat of the orcs so close to Osgruth shakes the confidence of my people. We have suffered so much recently, and the rise of these raving hordes has upset my people greatly. If you are willing to assist us, I would ask that you go to Oscirn and make war upon the orcs to show the Egglane that there are folk willing to aid us. What say you? Haha, I say yes! Let's kill some orc!
Might I take a moment of your time?
You have strength within you, and to inspire and deliver hope where there is none. That is our job. We're a minstrel, you guys. You have proven this
time and again. I ask now that you again assist Oscirn, assail Oscirn, and tear their heart from them. Within the walls of the ruin, there is a taskmaster who drives the orcs with fear and strength of arms. His evil knows no bounds, and his reign is unyielding. However, we have learned that his force is limited in arms, and if we can defeat the taskmaster and steal enough of the orc weapons, they may collapse upon themselves. Go to Oscirn and collect weapons from the orcs you face. If you find their leader, slay him. We shall. Sounds good. So I will do all of these things off episode, because that'll take a while. Alright. So let's talk to Hannah. So I got the legs that were tormenting her like they were calling to her. So I went and killed all the evil Borglicker or Norborg bugs and ripped their legs off. I'm like, here's the legs. Make you have no more bad dreams.
I don't know anything. I'm sure.
I don't know anything. I'm sure. Hannah looks over the legs and
wait, Hannah looks over the legs and casts them into a nearby fire.
They are silent now. I cannot hear them chirping. For your help, Zolin. I wish there was more I could do in return, but please, take this with my gratitude.
She hands me a glove. That's not very good. But thank you, Hannah. Thank you. We appreciate it. We do. We helped her not to have bad dreams anymore. Alright, we get to talk to Radagast the Brown. Remember, we're putting a little bit more of the movie character into his more stoic, more like Gandalf feel in the actual books in the Lord of the Rings Online. This character.
You have returned, I see.
You have returned, I see. You did well. This moss will help me to understand how the evil is taunting the Red Swamp. Tainting the Red Swamp. This is but the first step in determining what caused the shepherds to become confused and irrational. There is more still to do, my friend. It will not be easy.
This reeks of death.
This reeks of death. I can smell death in the moss, as if it was plucked from an ancient grave. This stretch of decay and in the evil is not a thing from natural. I believe that the whites are to blame. Whites are the bones of the dead, stirred by fell spirits out of Agmar and Rundar. The wars here long ago made Haragramar as ripe for whites as the Barrow Downs in the west, as we already know, everyone. Return to Haragmar, the swamp in the east, and destroy these foul creatures. If there are whites, I fear there are other fell creatures haunting the swamps as well. For now, though, you need only concern yourself with the whites.
Greetings, friend of the wild.
Of the wild. Unlike the living, whites grow stronger and more powerful with time and age. Destroy them while I determine their origins.
Okay, got it. We'll do that. Alright, so I think we talked all the quests. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is... They actually want me to go help that dwarf more. Oh look, he has another one for us.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Might I take a moment of your time? A moment of your time, Zolin, but know that the task I will ask of you will make more than moments and set you on a course for true danger. Some time back, before the darkness spread from the east and the north, we witnessed the arrival of the dead at Dalu. We have often stayed afar of that place, as something there always set unease upon us. Now, though, the evil emanating spreads fear throughout the people. I dispatched one of our strongest kinswomen to watch the ruins. She is there now with her company, who is there at the behest of Stanric. Should you wish to aid us further, make your way to the ruin of Dolvig, east along the road, and north to the highest hill, and assist her.
We will, absolutely we will help her. So they're just throwing us all over the place with quests. Alrighty, so I think what we will do is I don't actually have any talking quests. Talk to... Oh, well, we have to talk to her. Let's go talk to her real quick. We'll stop there, and then I'll come back after I've slayed the wargs, the whites, the orcs, and all these other creatures. So again, whites are bones or undead that have been raised by fell spirits. They get more powerful with age. As we know, Ivar the Bloodhands, who raised Skolgrim with very evil dark sorcery. Oh gosh, look out, it's a lethal tar grip. He's an orc, basically. Alright. So there's the pass I was telling you about, the red pass into that really dark, evil red swamp, which I'm not sure we're going to go in there very much for quests. We'll see. I kind of like to move to the North Downs in like the next episode or two. We got to get to the next area. But there is a lot of, there's also, we haven't explored the Northern Swamp or the Southern Swamp. There's two swamps in the Woodlands, north and south, along the East Road. There's the South Swamp. It's a lot nicer than the Red Swamp. That's basically, they're both not perfect though. The South Swamp has trolls in it. Alright, here we are. Get out of here. We're trying to finish a Voice of the Rings episode, orc. Thank you. Okay. Here she is. Oh, she's got lots.
Greetings.
Greetings! For Fredericks is a strong leader and wise. I have learned much just by watching coming and goings within the ruins. I know that there is wealth to be gained from within that place as well. If you are here to help, then I will gratefully accept any help you offer.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Could I speak with you a moment? The Eglain have always kept their distance from Nandulu. The ruins have an ominous feel that cannot be avoided. Since coming to this location, I have fought against some of the creatures there and found that they carry treasures that will bring us much in the way of trade. While you are fighting against these foes, I would ask that you collect these items so that we may earn something from the aid you are providing.
By the way, there's the fortress that's basically totally corrupted by the undead right there. And over there is the orc stuff that I have to deal with too. Alright.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Might I take a moment of your time? Though I bear a great deal of pride, I cannot admit that I can admit that I know fear, and no greater fear as has come over me as seeing the Master of the Ruins. It roams Nandulun with a skeleton white at its side at all times, and itself a creature of extreme terror. Should you happen upon this creature, I would advise running. If you stay and fight and emerge victorious, tell me, and I may offer you a reward. The Master of the Ruins wanders throughout the ruins and is never in one place too long.
Aha! We're not afraid. We're minstrels, all in Iron Shield. We will deal with it.
Stay a moment.
Stay a moment. We know that there are a great number of dead within this place. We have learned of these foul beings from our own Stone Speaker and our friend Radagast. We know that they are evil and they hate all that live. I must ask that you make your way to the ruins and destroy the dead there. For they are a blight on these lands and should be purged. You will find a great number of these creatures, some bloated, some barely sheathed in flesh, and others bereft of flesh within the borders of Nandulan. Banish them from the ruins, then return to me.
Of course, we'd be happy to help. What about Northrop? Yeah.
Stay a moment.
Stay a moment. Before you leave, Zolan, I would ask one other small task, left over from the last folk who stopped to aid us here. We have, bladders already cleaned and ready for water. I ask that you make your way along the Great East Road to the last bridge and fill this bladder with water from Mithiel, the Horwell. The bridge has stood through many ages, and we have found that the water taken from the northern end of the bridge is best. Draw the water and return to me, please.
Of course, we'd be happy to help. Alright, my friends, I will see you on the next episode of Voice of the Rings, and until then, my friends, have a wonderful day in your own Middle-earth. See ya.